Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video, and I've got a little quick, I'm going to be doing a quick run test for you of the Fei Lun FT011. As you can see here, pretty large brushless speedboat. I've already run this a couple times, but I'll just give you a quick test of it. I know this isn't that new, but I'm super excited. It's my first boat, and it's just awesome. I've already run it a couple times. I've got the shaft greased up here. I greased it up. So we should be ready to go, and I've got a fully charged stock battery and charged the batteries in my remote, so we should be ready to go. So let's take it down to the lake. Alright, here we are, right down to the water's edge here. You can see I just walked down the path from my house to the lake. I'm down this corner because usually there's not that many people fishing down here, so I'm trying to stay away from them. So let me take my shoes off actually, because it's just a lot easier for me to get in the water to run this guy. So first I have to get the battery in there, obviously, and I put these two little pieces of Velcro on the back to help push that off, especially when it's wet. That becomes very hard to grip. So let's take those off. Let's get our battery in. So it just kind of sticks in there. Then we have that. Just turn on my remote and plug in my power. There we go, all bound up. So let's put this on and lock all these. Make sure this thing's shut and get the top on. And there we go. It's as simple as that. We should have power. Yep. So we're ready to go. So close that and let's walk through the weeds here to get out into the water. I've actually never been in the water down here yet. But, you know, probably a snake or something out here. Oh boy. Alright, so let me get out here. Ooh, it's muddy. And I'm almost up to knee-deep water, so let me put the boat down. Just to, don't want to get my pants wet here. So, there we go. This should be good enough. I'm knee-deep in the water right now. I want to bring it back though. Hopefully no people come fishing over here. And hopefully I don't get bit by a snake or something. There's something, I think there's weeds stuck on here. Yes, there are. And that's why I couldn't get any speed. So let me remove these. Alright, there we go. So let's push that out. Try and dry my hand off here. And let's just start off. There we go. Much more speed. So hopefully you can see it with the lighting. When you first start, you're in the water. You can see that's just cruising 10% throttle maybe. Looks like I need some left trim. Ooh, getting waves back here. But once you punch it and those tabs take hold and you get up on the water, it starts to hydroplane. And it drives way better. Speed and turning. So this one definitely likes to go fast. It's a racing boat. And I'm just cruising at about half throttle right now. And the more throttle you give it, it will counter torque to the right. So your trim might not always be perfect. So I just trim it for how you drive it most often. So if you're going to go full speed often, you might need to trim a little differently than just cruising like this. But you can see it. This thing's awesome. It's spitting out. You can see, hopefully, the water's spitting out of the side from the intake, so I know the cooling's working. And we're getting some rooster tails, so let's start to go full throttle here. There we go. Getting a little shaky there. When it has to cut through some wake, but on smooth water you can see this thing just really books. And I would definitely say, oh, got wet. I don't know if I got the camera wet. but I'd definitely say this lives up to the 55 kilometers or 35 mile an hour speed. Hopefully I didn't get, if I got water on the camera, that'd be a pretty bummer. Ooh. This water's a lot deeper here than I thought, but you know, I'm knee deep. Go through this choppy. So you can see this thing, that's full turning. That's a full right turn. So not as sensitive as I would like. I definitely like a stronger turn than that. And there's full left turn. So, and going slower, make the radius a little smaller, but really not that much smaller. Sets the range a little. Let's just, oh yeah, we're at a decent range out there, maybe 70 meters there. Starts to get a little bit harder to see the direction of the boat, so there's not much use to going out that far, but let's try and go a little farther. Just hold my radio up. Oh yeah, we're out there now. Full speed back. Full speed. Oh, skipped. I have never actually been able to flip this boat by actually driving it, but it does have the self-righting feature that most of the FT boats have. So let me bring it in here. We've got some weeds trailing on it here. Not the best spot to run it, but nothing stuck in the propeller. So let me just flip it upside down there. And what you do to get it back up is you give it reverse and then forwards, as you can see there, and it just flips right over. So let me do that one more time with the remote not in the way. I probably missed it, and I'll do it in slow-mo. So let's bring that here, and there we go. So you give it reverse and then forwards, and the torque of the motor, since it's pretty powerful on this relatively light boat, it just flips it right over. Getting a little shaky there, so it's definitely like smooth water, but oh. And I definitely flipped, so I'm gonna have to go get that. Alright, so here we are. Got the camera fixed. I got the boat back out. It was just a matter of seeing where it was, because it got behind that, and then using the self-righting feature, and I could just drive it right out. So the water's a little calmer now. Watch, I get it stuck over there too. There we go. This boat is awesome. Starting to get a little bit lower on battery. Just do a little bit more here. Do a full speed right turn. Full speed, full stick. You see, it doesn't even think about flipping. So I think that was good enough there. So let me just bring it back in. And there we go. So that was my quick little run of the Fei Lun FT. Water's just draining out of the self-cooling system. FT011. I've already checked since I've run this before. The battery does get quite warm, so an upgraded battery might be useful. But other than that, I think this thing just runs awesome. It doesn't really have any reverse because these tabs that keep it up on the water suck it down under, and then you're spraying water all over it. But in forwards, this thing can definitely book, and I think it's just awesome. The motor and ESC stay cool, so stay tuned for my full review coming soon, and I will see you in the next video.